Here is why we're here, and this is what missions means. Missions means that we are not exempt from evil and suffering. Through Jesus Christ, we simply have the ability to navigate evil through the lenses of the gospel. That is the difference. The freedom in Jesus is not that you become immune from evil and suffering. The beauty of Jesus is that when evil shows up, and if you read the scriptures, this is a lot of evil. It's so evil, watch this, it's so evil, it's so broken that people made the mistake to think that the brokenness of Israel was based on the powerlessness of God. That the God and goddesses of Nebuchadnezzar and the Babylonians were stronger and more powerful than the God of the scriptures. So they literally believed that God was being mocked because of the supremacy of the Babylonians and the Assyrians and all these nations, when in reality, the brokenness was because of their sinfulness. It's not because God never lost power. God never lost his character. I believe our mission field is our own families, because we have a generation of men and women, and I'm fixing to speak about you right now personally, that some of you are losing your faith in God. You're questioning the existence of God because something happened to you that you translate your experiences as the God who is absent and does not care. But if you look at the gospel, what Jesus is going to expose, first and foremost, it's not necessarily that you're going to improve, get better, and simply heal from your problems and your calamities. It's that you're going to be able to repent. That your heart is going to be transformed into a heart that, in spite and regardless of what happens, you're going to be able to celebrate the good news. See, the good news is that God will eventually gather. Who's he going to gather? No. Hear me say this. This is the gospel. He's going to gather sinful people. The Bible does not say that he's going to gather those who repent. Now, eventually they're going to repent, but you know the story. Back in Exodus, when Moses gave the Ten Commandments to the people of God, the Ten Commandments did not become the venue for people who were slaves to become the people of God. God gave the Ten Commandments because if they were the people of God. So the obedience to the commands was the result of a relationship. So if you're sitting in this place and you are a child of God, you have the freedom, you have the ability to belong to him, and belonging to Jesus is a reestablishment of God through you and in you.